It's lovely to be here today with Shachar Orren from Playbuzz, and you're just back off to New York shortly.
I am, yes, in a few hours, but it's a pleasure being here. Thanks for having me.
And you say you've got a slightly sore voice.
I am. We went to karaoke last night. Yeah, it was.
What did you sing?
Crazy. Beyonce, Eminem, which is my specialty. But yeah.
Do you wanna give us a little sample?
Maybe later.
Okay. Oh, I look forward to that. So it's been a big week for the industry. Obviously, Davos has been happening. Have you been following that at all?
Yeah, I mean it's a big week in general. I think in the world. You know, it's Trump going into the presidency tomorrow actually. So it's there's a lot going on. Yeah.
Are you nervous about Trump coming in, or feelings?
It's definitely interesting. I moved to the U.S. in just a year ago, so it's going to be different, I'm sure. Yeah, it'll be fascinating.
Another thing that's come out this week has been the value of advertising by Deloitte, which has called for a moratorium on ad regulation. Do you think there's too many regulations in the industry already?
You know what? I think regulations are very important in the ad industry because at the end you need to have a really great user experience, and you can't hurt that, and we have to make sure, especially with all the new ad formats that are coming up, you know, it's the next step will be pretty much the ad is like knocking on your shoulder and attacking you from behind. So I really think that regulations are not a bad thing.
Also, it's come out the Master thinks Facebook has to watch its back as Snapchat is a threat, more imminent perhaps than some might think. Do you think that's correct?
I think Snapchat is definitely getting big. I'm personally addicted to Snapchat, as in the past, and so I use both Facebook and Snapchat heavily. They are so different though, and they turn to different audiences, and so I think it's a threat, but it's not no one is going to kill the other eventually.
What appeals to you about Snapchat? What makes you keep coming back?
It's so much fun. The feedback is so immediate. There's no like, but I get so many messages, and I can see, you know, who saw my posts, and it's just you're basically creating a short movie about your life every day, which I find to be so creative and a great way of storytelling that I'm just obsessed with.
It's more like a real conversation as well, I think, than I think Facebook is more about you make announcements, don't you? Whereas Snapchat's more, I'm just doing this, you're just doing this, let's talk about it,
right.
Kind of vibe.
Right.
Also, we've got the Super Bowl coming up quite soon.
Yes, big deal in America, yes. Definitely, yes.
And Lady Gaga's been told she can't talk about Trump, supposedly, allegedly.
Well, maybe better that she, you know.
I think she likes being told not to talk about stuff, though.
No,
so
she does not like that, and I admire her for that. You know, it's good. Yeah.
So, what's your favourite Super Bowl advert that you've ever seen? Would you say, or any particular this year?
It's a cliche, but anything with puppies is always working well, and it's always working on me as well because, you know, you can't say no to puppies, right?
So Monkey Puppy Baby or something last year?
There's that one. There's a big Budweiser, puppy commercial that I think was just picked to be the top most viewed commercial from the Super Bowl on YouTube. So that gets me.
I like the Ryan Reynolds one last year where there was lots of clones of Ryan Reynolds. He kills me. What about this year? Any particular standouts?
So the Wix commercial that has been released is, first of all, it's an Israeli company. I'm from Israel originally, and the actress Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, is in the commercial, also Israeli. So that's great. And
Jason Statham.
Well, he's there too, and they're kicking ass, which is great.
She kicks more ass than him, in fact, I'd say.
She's very strong. I would not want to meet her in a dark alley. You know, she's serious, but it's a great commercial. I like the message, of disrupting, being successful by disrupting what's going on. It's good job.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for talking to us, and I hope you have a good flight home.
Thanks.